Hello, Nigeria. See, we almost ate inside small car. We are going to our various different places, so different locations. See us inside car. We are ate inside one small car. They are shooting badly. They are shooting everywhere around National Assembly, Federal Secretariat. Please do not pass there. God just save our life now. Please do not pass through that place. Look at it. We are ate inside this car just to save our life.
The Nigerian government has done everything to stop her citizens from doing anything that will bring profit to them, because the politicians understand the fact that as soon as the youths or the majority of Nigerians have these means to livelihood, they will no longer be able to stay in power. So the best thing to do is to do everything at all costs to make sure that the people remain in abject poverty. The problem here is that even the people themselves did not understand the fact that unity in diversity is one of the key points at which they can be able to send these politicians who are greedy and don't want to return development to the society away from power. But unfortunately, the greed in them is not giving them the opportunity to see the power that they have, to make sure that the politicians bend to their own opinion or what they actually want. The 2023 election shows that before Nigeria will be able to get any form of liberation, a lot of work needs to be done because of the high level of tribalism and poverty in the land. Now everyone can see and relate, as those who really support this current administration are now somehow being part of this particular hunger protest, which was staged on the 1st of August 2024. It has been believed that politicians and even foreigners are the ones sponsoring this protest by the government. But with the realities on ground, it is understood that actually the hunger and the bad policy introduced by this current administration is one of the reasons why this protest began on the 1st of August 2024. But we can now see that even those that they supported out of bigotry and tribalism have now turned their back on them and now using tear gas, even live ammunition, on them during the protest, which we can see from the situation in Kano, Jigawa, Kaduna, and even Abuja. The president was called upon during this protest to address the situation, but unfortunately he refused to do so until the 4th day. But we saw that the main opposition leader, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, who led the call for the president to address the nation, told the president that he should adhere to the demands of the people as well as show leadership in the face of these challenges.
And my appeal at this period is for the president to address the nation. He is the person that is elected. He is the person who is holding the mandate of the people. At times like this, it's time for him to show leadership and address the nation.
And a few days later, 2 days later, the president, in his usual way, came out to say things that are not really related to the demands of the people. According to him, he said that he has been able to sign the minimum wage, there is oil and gas, he has released money to the state, and he even talked about the violence that was unleashed on the people in some states and the looting that is happening currently as a result of this protest. And as a government and the president of the country, he will not step aside and look how some people who are politically sponsoring this protest or want to destabilize the government tear the country apart. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Is anybody responsible for the current policy or the hunger in the land, if not the government themselves? And so this brings us to the fact that the people were actually demanding for end of insecurity, returning the electric tariff, and as well as returning the fuel subsidy, and among many other demands that the people are even asking for. But unfortunately, the president, look away from all of this. The president looked away from all of these demands and went ahead, saying things that are not related, which now spark a lot of reaction across different political spectrum and among Nigerians. Now, it is well noticed that Nigerians no longer trust this particular government or APC-led administration, as it was all recorded and noticed by Nigerians that some individuals were paid 5,000 naira to disrupt this particular protest, and the president never even talked about that.
They lecture us that time, say don't go to protest because
who gave you 5,000 naira?
I don't know the name of the person because I don't know them. They just come and with this this chairman, Amak chairman, he visited the place and they give people 5,000. Anybody, they will not count. Anybody will reach that, they will give him 5,000, and they will tell you that we cannot no go there. Don't go there. What they tell us is say there's people that they want to make problem on this protest. That's why. So this 5,000 they give people to come and destroy our peaceful protest.
Not to even consider that they were, sponsored by some group or even the government themselves. But then he never even made mention of all those things in his speech. And this is the reason why the Nigerian government as of today, people will not trust them and will not believe in anything that they want to do for the people, because they will see that as a way of enriching themselves. But come to think of it, when the president talk about dialogue in his speech, what does he mean? Dialoguing with who? The Nigerian people have already presented their problem before you. So what do you want to talk about? They believe that it is just a normal way. They believe that it is just a normal way of, staging a protest, pay some people money, and then at the end of the day, you go to the presidency, have a meeting, and then you do aluta, and then they give you some certain money and share among yourself and go quietly. This time around, this is organic protest from Nigerians, and they are demanding for good governance, demanding for insecurity to be wiped out of the country. But then let's not forget, this is APC and this is Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. 2027 is just 2 years from now, and I can bet you that the same people who are on the street protesting today may turn around because of religion and sentiment, or let's say tribalism, we turn around to say we want Bola Ahmed Tinubu to finish his 8 years in office, and then the hunger protest will resume back once again. Thank you for watching.
Kambura, kai suna da yawa fa, kuma uba.